Hello and welcome to Space Hulk Tactics. This game I'm really interested in because it is atmospheric but also a strategy tactics game. And it is a bit older, but you can get it on Steam right now for only $1.50 or $1.49. We'll go ahead. This is a lot like a board game. It's based on a board game in the Warhammer 40,000 whatever series. We're going to be the Blood Angels, and we're going to play on Veteran. Basically just more demanding parameters, it says, and Gene Stealers will be more numerous. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get in.
The Imperium of Man approaches its darkest hour. Its defenders lie scattered, spread thin across the darkness. Constant assaults bombard us from all corners of the galaxy.
Very miniatures like.
Wars led by the insidious alien Xenos. Limping home from one such brutal confrontation, the great battle barge Blood Crusader is waylaid by a panicked distress call from the Forge World planet of Gorgonum.
Also, the music reminds me of Men in Black.
A colossal space hulk has emerged from the heart of a warp storm and lies on a collision course with the Forge World. This monstrous conglomeration of wrecked starships adrift in the void for eons. The great derelict is a mass of secrets and dangers. And in their vast echoing chambers lurk swarms of deadly creatures, the worst of which are the Gene Stealers. Fanged, six-limbed, unrelenting and savage. They exist only to consume all life and to spread across the stars like a virus. A single squad of the Emperor's finest space marines is all that stands between this terrible threat and billions of human lives. The noble brothers of the Blood Angels go to meet their fate in the dark recesses of the Space Hulk.
This is the tutorial. I did actually start filming this earlier, but I had many technical difficulties. My mouse got stuck in the bottom right. I couldn't select like this. So the game, just know that it could be very glitchy. But again, it's only $1.50 right now, so I think it's most likely worth it. Because you get unique things like here, you got a first-person perspective in a strategy tactics game where you're moving around with like tank controls. Which is very unique, so I think it's worth $1.50 there. Also, there's a game I'm working on that is also atmospheric, and let's see, what is it? Okay, it's uses some very slight resemblances to some of the things used in this game. We can do a scan, tactical scan. Move diagonally. So it's a good kind of like test subject for some of the stuff I'm wanting to look into. But yeah, you have AP points. You have like 4 each turn. And you also do not have any health. Instead, you just literally have like either alive or dead states. So if you get hit, you're dead. Same with the enemy. Okay, I'm going to revive my comrade here. And then, let's see, select units, tab. Sure. Okay, I switched. So some people complain is like the controls are too clunky for them. But for me, so far it's okay. And a lot of times this clunkiness adds to the atmosphere and horror. But yeah, this is like a movie, like a ride in a theme park. Okay, so what we just saw there, they just killed that guy behind us. Yeah. Switch to the isometric view. Now this is one thing I have a problem with. So, I mean, it's nice they give the option because a traditional strategy game looks like this, but at the same time, if you're given this option, you're probably not going to be using the first-person perspective, so then it kind of makes it, why is it even in there? But anyway, we may just enforce that rule of using it later. Near the Terminator console. Okay, let's activate tactical vision. Yeah.
Yes, brother.
Select the interaction icon. Ah, yes, okay. Yeah, everything's done through your little bottom center controls. Okay, my turn. Move to the Terminator next to the fallen Terminator. Okay, I guess I shut that door. I didn't even realize that. Let's go here. Let's interact with him, which is, again is what for. Yeah, interaction. Okay, thank you. Yeah, switch. Alright. So this part here is heavily tutorialized. It's pretty much mechanically the same each time. We do have a map here in the top right. And it appears like, what? Can we change animation speed? As you can see too, for a strategy game or tactics game, it's very corridor heavy, which is a bit unusual, but it makes it to be atmospheric. Okay, we wanted to go into Overwatch, which they blatantly just call Overwatch. We'll go ahead and take that and just... Sure. Okay, it's already activated. Yeah, I guess it will show based on the direction you've already chosen. Another threat is coming, blips. Okay, this is what I like too. The blips, you don't really know if there's how many are in this, but there could be 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. But you just simply know there's some enemies. Or it mentions here, yeah, 0 to 3 gene stealers. Okay, so they want us to move here and turn left. Okay, it's time to use the storm bolt. They've opened the door. Shoot, we got our gun. Can I go into first person? It won't let me, okay. Yeah, again, right now it's heavily controlled by the game, what they're wanting to try to teach me. Okay, select the Overwatch option, which was 2. Okay, switch between. Okay, and then they want us to go here. Can that move faster? Yeah, okay, good. three times speed is like maybe modest speed. Closer to the phone. Yeah, I did that. Oh, we can zoom in. Oh, no, I can't see. Okay, see, he immediately killed him. Just one hit, that's all it takes. Okay, it also mentioned, I didn't catch it quite, but the Storm Bolter jammed his gun while in Overwatch. So again, you'll notice this was something very subtle, but there's dice rolls actually going on. So it'll tell you, like, I guess I rolled a 1 and he rolled 3 6s. So yes, I failed. And yeah, let's just continue here. The odds were against, yes. Select the path. Move next to the Terminator. Okay, interact with him.
Ready.
Turn the Terminator around and shoot at the gene stealer. Okay. Yeah, I did see there were some dice odds at the bottom there. So I rolled a 1, he rolled a 2. Also, and this is what's cool, something unique, we have like cards. These can be played or converted to extend tactical options. We can only do 1 per turn. So this one here, target a Terminator, he gets +2 in his next melee. Can we play it? Does it want us to convert it? It wants us to press next. Okay, and it wants us to convert it. Okay. I got 3 squad AP, which is up here, I believe. When a Terminator shoots at the same target twice without moving, it gets a sustained fire buff, providing a greater chance to hit. Okay, shoot at him again. Alright. And put him into Overwatch. Yeah, so everything feels very mechanical. Also, a lot comes through just these interactions here rather than in the world. You do have to seemingly press your unit here, or press tab. Okay, last objective. What is this? -1? Oh no, that's the AP. Is this saying I'm going to be healed? But wait, that doesn't make sense. There's no health. Anyway, it wants us to move here, and it wants us to specifically face a direction. Ah, this is the apothecary's targets. I get target. Okay, use the remaining AP to put the Terminator into Overwatch. Oh, some of this doesn't update. I'm having some coffee while playing this. Okay, now that was interesting. Like, he went up to him and just like tapped him to say, "Here, hey, I'm here," but he didn't actually kill him. Open your command cards. Space is command cards. For the Emperor, target a Terminator. His next melee attack is a success. So no, I guess is 100%. No dice roll. You want to play the card and play it on. Move this out of the way. Thank you. Play it on him. And let's see. Where is melee? 3, I assume. Yes. Okay. In the same turn, you can play as many cards as you have available with command points. New cards are retrieved at the beginning of each turn, up to 3. Convert a card, which will grant you 4 squad HP. Okay, it wants us to convert this. Convert it. Okay, move the... Okay, awaken him. Move 2 Terminators to the nearby extraction point to finish the mission. Also, it does seem like in order to complete a mission, you're basically always trying, I think, move from one point to another while staying alive, and at least getting 2 of your units out. At least it seems like that's, I mean... Yeah, so it's very interesting. And again, if you haven't heard, the game is on sale for $1.49, so I do think just, I mean, it's worth it, even if it's technically buggy sometimes, or not exactly to your liking. It feels like a Disney-themed ride or something.
This is Sergeant Tahario. In the name of Sanguinius and the Emperor, the squad stands ready. Press your weapons and advance.
The lads are all here. My prospects wait in a moonlight form nearby. Could be Xenos.
Keep your weapons primed, brothers. Hold your fire until we make visual contact.
Blood Crusader to strike team. Sergeant, this is Captain Obaldo. We read you on scry sensors. Visual feeds from your combat cameras are clear.
Your will, Brother Captain. How do you wish us to proceed?
We were summoned to destroy this Hulk, and so we will. A world lives or dies on our victory this day. The Adepts suggest you attempt to locate an ammunition store or an energy core that might be induced to detonate and fracture the derelict. Make your way deeper into the wreck. You know the drill, Sergeant. Deploy your squad and advance with caution. Dispatch any opposition you encounter without mercy.
Okay.
Acknowledge.
Brother, I know it has been some time since you were last deployed as field commander. This squad has been thrown together by circumstance, and none of your men have fought alongside each other before. This is not an ideal situation, but I trust your courage and your skill.
Your faith in me will not be misplaced, Brother Captain. You shall not fail.
Alright, so we can deploy here, and what's interesting, we have the objectives over here. And this is ours, the blue, and the red is the AI's. And we can see if we just extract 2 Terminators, we win. Secondary, one of them is a Sergeant. So automatically that's kind of telling we care more about character types than instances or the actual characters themselves. And I think this is a corpse. Also, I guess we lose, or the enemy wins if they kill 4 of our units. So we can, let's see. Okay, here's, yeah. So again, this is very contextual based. So these aren't actions, but these are soldiers that we're deploying. Let's see, heavy weapon bearer. Yeah, that could maybe be good up front first.
Ready.
And then the sergeant here.
Ready.
And then the others, I think, will just be placed down if we press this.
Ready.
Yeah.
Teleportation completed.
Alright, we have some enemy
Near my
activity.
burst.
Yeah, okay. So again, this we'll consider this later when we get more familiar. Now this guy has a machine gun. Hide that. We have AP points. This Overwatch takes 2. Now they just spawned, right? What I'm wondering, they have to open the door, open this door. Does that take AP? I'm not sure. What I'm kind of hoping is that they couldn't reach me. And this is part of exploring the game, because what I can see is we need to basically just make a train and barrel toward the end of this, but at the same time just giving cover at choke points preferably. And this would allow me to do Overwatch, but it's not setting me up for a better turn next turn. So I'm thinking go here. We'll see how this goes. He could totally get killed, and we could all totally die because of it. So I think early on at this point, it's good to just scramble, I feel.
Taking up position.
Also, yes, speed that up. And it could be good basically splitting them. I wonder why it zoomed up there. Okay, we do have some defensive actions. Where? Yeah, the cards. Okay, I was wondering how do we get command points? Also, how do we get these new cards? Gets +2 in his next melee. +2 maybe dice or value to the dice. Okay. Oh. End turn. Alright, hopefully they cannot reach me. Good, okay. Excellent. Can he not go diagonal? It could be dangerous, but I'm thinking for the sake of maybe not getting piled up. I'd like to know, can he move diagonal? Let's go into first person. No. There we go. Go ahead and move forward. No, he can't. Pressing E doesn't work. Alright, well that's good to know. Well, I think he needs to lead the charge. And we're trying to get, yeah, here, I believe. If I check the map, is it possible to check the map? Whoa. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know quite. Alright. We will go this way. That's interesting. It takes AP to rotate. Huh. Alright. Oh, that's not good. Even the rotation, that's interesting. So he's a sitting duck right there if the enemy comes from this direction. Now this is where it takes more consideration. I think here. But first of all, what is this? Hovering over does not tell me. Guard takes a defensive position. And this is melee, right? Or shoot. This is melee, no turn. Okay. Well. This could get him killed. Actually, I might do this. Ah, I can't do that. Do this. Go into Overwatch. Oh, oh crap. I thought that only took 2. That took all of his AP, or he has 1. Well, that's terrible. Well, we'll see how this goes. Ah, can I toggle this on? Auto shoot on move. When switched on, Terminators will automatically shoot their storm bolters at a potential target after each movement. So it almost sounds like an Overwatch. But it's... Okay. And then you're going to do... Yeah. Okay.
Scry scanners detecting multiple contacts inbound on your position. You have awakened a swarm.
Okay. Yeah, that does suck. Yeah, this really sucks. Let's see, 1. So just moving 1 space consumes 2. Because his direction is, I assume, facing the way I want. So I think this should be okay. Okay. And then go into Overwatch.
Vigilance, brother.
And then actually you're going to back... Well, actually... Maybe hold your position. Also, turn this on. Would switch and turn on. Shoot their storm bolters at a potential target after each movement. I don't really know exactly what this does, but it sounds good. And then go into Overwatch. And then you... Let's see. Well.
Taking up position.
Yeah, can we open this? Yes.
Done.
All right. I don't know exactly what corpses. Seems like it's almost interactable, but... And then just file in. Oh, I have to click this each time. It doesn't... Okay. Converting a card will grant extra squad action, but it will discard the card. Okay, thank you. Wow, they're really piling in there.
A section of the Hulk has collapsed. The Gene Stealers will surely take advantage of the breach.
So that's a new point that they'll be entering in through. So we don't know how many are in each of these blips, but that's a lot. And really, I had hoped for him to be, in fact, Now I'm wondering if it's best to kind of basically create a trap here to weed some of them out. But it means letting him stay here. Now he could back up. Yeah, this is very interesting. I do like the gameplay so far of this. Here's the door. And I think it will just trigger it when two, like, step into it. And there's no connection here. Let's try to get you...
Sergeant, hold!
Oh.
I see Astarte's power armor on the visual feed. Go in for a closer look. Indominus pattern Terminator plate. And the chapter colors are those of the 13th, the Ultramarines. I'd warrant this kindred battle brother perished here many decades ago. It appears the Blood Angels are not the first Space Marines to board this Hulk. Perhaps we can access this fallen sun's combat recorder.
Theoretical, our position will be overrun. We cannot hold. Tactical, evacuation sequence has been initiated. It will not be enough. 200 life forms approaching. Brother Hilarion is dead. I am low on ammunition. They're everywhere.
The Ultramarines were overwhelmed and slaughtered. But why were they here? Move on, Sergeant. Perhaps this mystery will unfold as you proceed.
Okay, I can't inspect, I don't think. Yes, really neat. Okay. So it's a matter of, should I just stand and fight? If I stand and fight with at least two of them, I have a greater chance of killing what is there, but... I mean, I'm pretty sure you can't shoot past your own teammates. Anything worth in here? So maybe just focus on getting them out.
Taking up position.
I wish this would stay.
Understood.
Also, it is true, I mean, if these... we need to think more of them as expendable. This guy I would want to probably keep. But anyway, if I can hold my ground, I think that's best. And maybe staying here is probably best. What is that? Oh, reload. Okay. They can defend. But, wait, I need to instigate the Overwatch again, right? If that's the case, maybe he needs to back up one more. Yeah. And almost, I mean, I think... maybe it would be good to back him up, actually.
We have a target in sight. Gene Stealer presence confirmed. I repeat, Gene Stealers confirmed.
Suffer not the alien to live. All warriors fire at will.
Okay, that was interesting. I don't know if he's going to be able to do Overwatch now. Okay, he can. Or I could aim and fire. Odds, win 31, fail. Okay, that's terrible. Simply just do Overwatch. And we'll go ahead and end the turn. No, this isn't good.
First blood! Mark it well, kinsman. But be wary. These gene stealer filth never act alone. More will be coming.
Oh, it already triggered his Overwatch. Ah, that's interesting. I still can't even tell how many are behind that single. Whoa. This single one. What is this arrow for? These all have arrows. Now we can check. He gets +2 in his next melee. Ooh, the next shot is a success. Interesting. If that's the case, how much AP do you have? Or first of all, I mean, try to make a run for it as much as you can. I feel like this guy's getting isolated. They could probably come in, they may be able to attack him. I think he needs to keep backing up. This guy may be toast. Or we're banking everything on this triggering the end when they actually get there. So he's going to back up.
Yes, brother.
And then he's going to go into Overwatch. And he covers even this here. And then you may actually shoot. What is terrible odds always? I mean, in these close quarters it's kind of ridiculous, but +2 in the next melee. All right, let's try this. Not on him. What is going on here? Oh, okay. It literally stopped me from moving the camera. So I want him. Okay. Now this should be 100%. 100, yeah. Okay, that revealed him. Oh, that cost is only one shot. Well, dang. Let's try it. Okay, miss. Okay, and then... I don't know why it zooms up sometimes. Alright. So I think that's it. They keep piling in. Nice. Oh my goodness. What the heck? Has he shot like 3 times? I feel like the Overwatch is way better than just like chances are much better than just shooting. Oh god, come on.
Taking up position. Fear my thirst.
Okay. They're actually taken care of. He's gonna get it in the back. I actually think... Although this corridor has been pretty good, but he could definitely take him there. What I need to do... Why is this... Oh, does that mean they can't attack? I think that's good to know. The these warning signs, I think that means he's able to be attacked from every point he's able to be. So it becomes more of how can he best stand his ground. Now he could take this defensive thing here and then do Overwatch. He could maybe step forward and do Overwatch. Or again, just do Overwatch from there. I think he needs to defend. Okay. He can't Overwatch? Well, that sucks. Okay. I did not expect that. Well, crap. Can I undo? I thought I could guard and do Overwatch. I mean, he can move, I guess. This may be the better option. Oh, he can't. He's gonna have his back to them. I don't know if that really matters. Okay, he does have this thing on. I'm not sure exactly how that's gonna help, but... Let's go ahead and just, well, we know this now. Overwatch. And I think I already moved them. See what happens. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, he just automatically killed.
Kindred has fallen.
So I assume
his body must be recovered. Commence emergency teleportation.
There's not even a dice roll if they're not even facing the direction. So that's good to know. Or no, wait, was there a guard fail? That's kind of weird though. I gave him a... Okay. Yeah, too bad, just the timing there. I could have possibly saved him if it went a little bit differently, but it's part learning. Also, maybe not so bad being on the hardest difficulty. Still wasn't so terrible. But it also is like, what, the first true mission. It took 33 minutes. Okay.
Sergeant, I have deployed additional battle brothers to your location. A heavy weapons bearer and apothecary will join your squad. Wait. An Imperial warship is approaching the Blood Crusader. It bears the penance of the Inquisition.
Okay, I lost one guy, but have been given two, so that's...
Attention, sons of Sanguinius. This is Inquisitor Jost von Marburg, acting on behalf of the Holy Ordo Xenos of Terra. Stand to and prepare to receive new orders.
This is Brother Captain Ubaldo, commander of the Blood Crusader. Tell me, Lord Inquisitor, how was it possible for you to receive the distress call from Gorgonum? The warp storms in this sector are smothering all long-range astropathic communications.
We received no signal, Captain. We knew this space hulk would be here. Our records call it the Forsaken Doom, and we have been aware of it for a long time.
You knew. And yet, you sent no advance warning?
Suspicious.
It is not your place to question the will of the Inquisition, Blood Angel. The Ordo Xenos has a special interest in this particular derelict. It changes nothing. Your mission is to attempt to save Gorgonum. You may proceed with my blessing.
Lord Inquisitor, I must speak. This is Wertran Lerzak, Fabricator General of the Forge World Gorgonum and faithful servant of the Machine Gods. I beg of you, we desperately need the support of the Ordo Xenos.
I have no troops, no battle retinue to offer. I am merely here to observe.
Observe, my lord? And may I ask why you will not intervene?
You may not, Captain.
Bureaucrats.
Very well, Inquisitor. As for you, Fabricator General, my battle brothers have a mission and an enemy to kill. By the throne's light, that is all the Emperor's angels require.
We are most grateful, honored Captain. Although it may not be enough to halt the derelict's advance, Gorgonum's planetary and orbital defenses are at full alert. We will open fire on the Hulk when it is within range.
My crew and my kinsmen will take the brunt of this fight, fear not. But your expertise will be welcome aboard the Blood Crusader. Our ship still bears the wound of our last battle. I would bid you send us your most learned tech priests and all supplies you can muster.
Okay. Each node is a step. Some of them contain ancient treasures and even events waiting to be unveiled. So it's almost roguelike. Each new step taken between missions will increase the risk of encountering Gene Stealer hordes. Okay, so each step counts. It progressively gets harder. The squad has survived its first encounter. Scans of the Space Hulk by the battle barge will help choose the next destination. Explore. Components and modules to upgrade the squad can be found along the way. Watch out for hordes. Okay. So yeah, this is first detonation. Place the bomb on a marked location 20 turns. Ah, so it gives you some mission briefing even before reaching there. Oh, this is really cool. This is the whole Space Hulk, and we're moving through. Wow, I mean, I'm surprised I've never heard or knew this existed. This is like a lot of what I would look for in a game and enjoy. And I love how it's taking place on just one giant ship in probably a short amount of time, much like movies that take place in like one night. I love that. So anyway, if you want to see more of this, please leave a like on the video. And once again, this game is only $1.50, $1.49 on Steam right now, so I suggest you pick it up, especially if you like strategy, tactics, and atmosphere. So catch you next time.